Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're at, whatever time it is. Thank you for tapping in. This is Play by Play episode number 6, and I am your host, Stubby. Today, I want to break down my top 5 altcoins for the next bull run, not including Ethereum. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and join the Telegram using the QR code here and the link below. The first altcoin on my list is going to be Cardano ADA. Cardano set out to be the next generation evolution of Ethereum. Think smart contracts, think governance by the people. In my opinion, and this is not financial advice, of course, and do your own research, Cardano will flip Ethereum in market cap within the next 15 years. Maybe that shows you the kind of time horizon I'm looking at as well. They solved the trilemma of cryptocurrency, which is decentralization, scalability, and security. Most projects sacrifice one for the other or two for one. Cardano in this case is very well balanced, truly decentralized. It has the lowest whale percentage, meaning it's truly spread evenly and held evenly. It also has an average hold time of well over 170 days based on Coinbase's metrics. And it also has the best-in-class Ouroboros protocol staking mechanism, where you can custody your cryptocurrency while still staking it. For example, with Ethereum, you need to stake at minimum 32 Ethereum, and at today's price of Ethereum being $1,800, you can do the math on how much that would be. And with Cardano, there is no minimum for what you can stake. When you stake your Ethereum, it has to be the 32 ETH minimum, and you have to send your Ethereum to a validator. So that means at that point, you no longer are actually holding your Ethereum, and if something were to go wrong with Ethereum, you just don't get your Ethereum back. Nor is it liquid, it's illiquid, so you can't sell it while it's staked. But with Cardano's staking mechanism, you don't have to send your Cardano to anybody. You can hold your Cardano within your wallet that you self-custody and still earn the staking rewards from it via the epochs that happen once a week. And the way that Cardano was built, with a layer 0 and a layer 1 conjoined, it has the capability of attaining over 1 million transactions per second, which is more than Visa, more than MasterCard, more than Bitcoin, more than Solana, more than XRP. It's truly best in class. The next altcoin that I'd put in my top 5 in the next bull run is going to be Quant. QNT. Their focus is interoperability. Think about it like this. You have an email address and it's a Gmail. I have an email address and it's a Yahoo. You can still send me an email although we don't both have our emails through Gmail, or although we don't both have our emails through Yahoo. That is interoperability. Within cryptocurrency, there are a few interoperability projects, but there are multiple, more than just Quant. But in this particular case, the tokenomics of Quant are very attractive. They have a maximum supply of 14.8 million Quant, which is much more rare than Bitcoin. For example, Bitcoin's maximum supply is 21 million. So with that being the case, Quant is actually one of the rarest coins as far as the total supply. And I believe that that will also affect its performance, considering right now it's just a little over $115. With the tokenomics being the way that they are, we could easily see Quant being a 5-figure coin, potentially as soon as the next bull run. Obviously, that's not financial advice, purely speculation though. But Quant's main focus is interoperability and connecting blockchains to each other. The third altcoin that I put in my top 5 for the next bull is going to be HBAR. HBAR, Hedera hash graph, is not actually a blockchain, it's a hash graph, which is a little bit different in the way that transactions are completed, in the way that they're validated, if you will. It's not block by block, which is what creates a blockchain. It's validated in a random sequence utilizing the nodes that are ran by its governing council. HBAR's governing council consists of companies like IBM, Boeing, Google, Chainlink, Dell, very heavy hitters, and companies that are responsible for the infrastructure of the internet. If you don't know, crypto relies on internet. So as long as there's internet, there will be crypto, now that it exists. They boast over 10,000 transactions per second, and they provide enterprise solutions. So they're targeting companies as opposed to targeting retail. And if you take that paired with their governing council, you could see the potential as to where they would go. Number 4 on my list of top 5 for the next bull run is going to be the Graph, GRT. The Graph is the Google of blockchains. With blockchains transparency and the ability for you to see transactions on chain, for you to see wallet to wallet data transfer, what the Graph is doing is they're indexing data from various blockchains and they're simplifying it, making it less complicated for the average individual to consume as information, and they're building these into what are considered subgraphs. I believe that with the value of data and information, especially moving into the digital age as we're already in the information age, I believe that simplifying the complicated information that is out there is going to be critical, and the Graph is set out to do that. So for that reason, they're in my top 5. And the 5th altcoin from my top 5 in the next bull run is going to be a small cap known as JASM. I referred to JASM in my last video. They focus in data democracy. You owning your own data, you storing your own data, and you being able to sell and monetize your own data. They're targeting smart cities and the smart home sector. You know, everything that you do, from as simple as typing in a question on Google or turning your thermostat to a certain temperature around a certain time of the day if it's a smart thermostat. All of that is collected as data information, and it's just sold to big companies to create buyer and seller profiles to make sure that ads are more relative to your user experience, but you don't have a say in that. So your data is being monetized without you getting a portion of that, and JASM is aiming to do that. Also, they are fully compliant and regulated in Japan. They're known as the Japanese Bitcoin. Their team actually set a KPI of $17 per coin by 2025, citing that their objective is to have the average data value per person at $500. And in their words, that would lead to them attaining their KPI. So even if it wasn't to get to $17, say for instance it got to $3 or $4, considering right now it's under 1 cent, that's pretty steep in gains. So JASM, especially with its purpose, its regulation, and the reputation of who it's built by, which is former Sony executives, you know, think PlayStation. For that reason, JASM is in my top 5 for the next bull run. So once again, this is not financial advice. It is purely speculation. I wouldn't even much say anticipation, because there's not really a price target here. I do just believe that from where all of these coins currently stand, they will gain the most relative to their competition. So like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Thank you for tapping in and join the Telegram with the QR code here. Peace.